Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be my Penta on the Titan, and I'm really trying to like fine-tune what he can do on a boss, right? Um, so yeah, I feel like his power gems are going to be really useful. Of course, the boss today, if you didn't notice on tier 4, even this boss blows up the board. So a lot of the cheesing strategies you may know won't work, so you just need to be able to do damage with a specific person. Kofi's here for the hot tag just to take the hit, to get jacked up, and then get Penta back in to keep doing Penta things, right? So let's get out here, see how we can do against Austin. This is full Penta power gem aggression, right? And he's pretty... I like him in this mode a lot. I like him in general. Very fun. I'll show you guys the build afterward, per usual. Alright. Board's being fairly agreeable at the moment. So, let's work with it. Of course, he's going to put a lot of stuff on the board, so, you know, stuff's going to happen. He's going to cover stuff up. We can only control what we can control, though, so let's do this top one. We're only losing one power gem. Okay, and then let's take this one. We're only losing one power gem, hopefully. Perfect. Both of those are refilled. He's going to do some nonsensory stuff here. Okay, he did his nonsense. And now we want to really start to go full aggression as quick as possible. With Penta, we want to get the power gems out and buffed and ready to go this turn and increase the strength on everything. So really we don't so much care too much about swiping yet. We're just trying to get basically the board covered up and ready to go. And this is also why I have these props to not miss a tick. Because I think that's... Is that doing a billion or only 100 million? I don't know. Of course, he knocks out some more. Alright. So we want to get these down. Alright, so he's 396. So what is this going to swipe for when I swipe? No. Nope, nope, nope. That's not what we're doing. We're going to use this. $773. Okay. We are charged. I feel like if I do this one more time, we are going to get a really... No, not big hit. I don't know. No, because of the hot tag, I kind of messed that up. But I want to get reloaded. So we're going to do this. Take the power gems for $1 billion. And we're going to bring Kofi in. He's going to destroy the top row. He doesn't have all the power gem trainers, so it's not going to hit as hard, but almost $1 billion. And then for his turn, we are just going to swipe and get some more damage. And then the board's going to get blown up. We refilled our stuff. I chose him because he destroys the board. Then we're going to come back in here with Penta and start this nonsensory all over again. Okay. No, we don't want the jugs on the bottom. What can you do? When it gives you lemonade. Okay. Let's just go. Let's just go for this. We want... Yeah. Gosh, that middle row. That cleaned out a bunch of power gems. That's really annoying, actually. Really annoying. So, okay. Yeah. One final of this, and then we're just gonna tick it, and then this, and then we're just gonna swipe her out for the last 3 actions and see where we end up. But we want to keep power gems. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna do this one for 772. Then we got a big one because it went off again, so this should be really good. How big are these? Is that 0, 13, 22, 13. Okay, they're not huge. We'll take that swipe. That's a billion. And then let's get one more billion. Yeah, this one. Alright, let's see how much Penta ended up doing there. Now, you don't have to use the props, obviously. I'm just trying to see how much I can get down, also giving you guys ideas for how you can hit harder with your Penta, right? So we ended up doing like 10 billion total, so like 5 billion each run. And you can see we actually got 2 billion out of Kofi, right? Because he destroyed the row and then we just swiped. And I didn't even have... So in a perfect world, let me show you guys the setups. This is just, again, a different idea of how to use hot tags. So Kofi comes in, destroys the top row, which ticks the power gems, right? And then he just swipes and it ticks the power gems again. So it's literally a 2-for-1 with Penta. We got 2 billion out of Kofi in the hot tag there, which is actually a super good use of Kofi's hot tag, because not only does it let Penta go again, who's very strong, it takes advantage of something Kofi does with the hot tag that is pretty much not very good for Titan in any other way. He just comes in, does a little bit of damage, and destroys the top row, which ticks the power gems. Now, if I want to capitalize on this, and I do, what I need to do next time is Turtle Ray and Kofi need affiliation straps. And then think how hard he would have hit on those 2 swipes, right? Because he was missing the other 2. So I just put all power gem trainers on him and nothing else, right? Blow up the board and then swipe because I wanted the power gem on him. So next time I will put power gem trainers on this rotation. When Penta's in the first, I'll put the power gem trainers on Kofi to take advantage of those. And we'll affiliate Kofi and Ray for that. Right, so the Penta setup is the normal one, power gems and juggernauts, right? And then you saw the props I was using. This just to give you guys an idea how to keep going. Now, one thing I've noticed, and I don't know why, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I matched 3 black gems, this filled up, the blue, which is 6 MP. So I think these plates, the matchy-match plates, are proccing twice. I don't know why it was filling it up, but it was. And if I had had more black gems, it would have been ideal, but I couldn't get black gems. And I don't have a lot of the black choose props, so I didn't use those. Otherwise, I just would have used the black choose props instead of the blue. But I had a decent amount of blue, and I had a decent amount of that destroy one, which you can use to tick the power gems if you have any high power gems at the top, or create a 3 match of something you know, or destroy however many you need to refill Penta's moves. Just trying to give you guys different options on how you can get a ton of damage out of Penta, and actually a really good hot tag combo with him with Kofi, because you can get 2 ticks on Penta's power gems. So I think this is another useful kind of tactic, and this one you can use on tier 5, you can use on tier 4, at any point you can use this kind of setup or combo with Penta and Kofi. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this little hot tag tidbit that will work anytime. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. And good luck out there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm actually loving the... I always liked power gems, but I just can't get behind using them in feud with what we have. So I'm actually really enjoying power gems in this mode, and in particular Penta. It's just been a ton of fun for me. So anyway.